Alabama, welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. So Georgia's offense will get the first swing today. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has... him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player. They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
It's not a huge game here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Lovett. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray and more recently Jake Fromm and, of course, Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb,
makes a spectacular diving catch.
Chris, that's just a great individual effort to lay out like that to make a catch.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Here's a handoff, testing the middle. And he'll be brought down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Long enough and good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Each team is kind of led, Kirk, by one of those alpha linebackers they are counted on for so much every week.
Well, he's got to be physical in that box area, but also have the ability to play out in space against these teams that like to throw the football. Both these guys can do all of that.
They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many.
And the result is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. On the return, it's Frazier.
The return is tackled down at the 26, and the Georgia offense will take over.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looking to scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
First down. We're going to throw the football. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll give it to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown. But to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And, man, did they make that look easy.
Grab down the middle. It's Bell. And the defense wraps him up.
Hey, how about this defense there? Nice job rallying to the football to keep them short there as they tried that two-point play.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Ball handed off. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke to get free. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. There's a 1st and 10 play. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Gain of 25 on the play.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go. Throws incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he cannot escape defense with a sack. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. That sack sets up an important 3rd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Dogs will have to punt this one away. On 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa.
The Bulldogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First play of the second half is a handoff. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground.
Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Law. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Bringing it back, it's Lovett. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Finds room at the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. The back's got it on a counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Caught over the middle. It's Humphreys. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Anytime you're snapping the ball inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And he converts the two-point try. That makes it a 16-point game now.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The game makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Milrow. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That's a big gain, finally brought down near the 37. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This is an absolute boomer of a punt. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Scanning the field, it's Milrow, looking for the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown. Tie. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's brought down, a sack for the defense coming up big on this 4th down play.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead. And now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
A great 1st down here by this offense to stop this clock. But remember, the time isn't on your side. You still have a long way to go.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
When those college football, you're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this game. I think they were very confident that they had everything that it took to be able to win this football game. And now they're going to have to put this one behind them, learn from the mistakes, move forward,